Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and happy 2022. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season and that you're excited for a new year. I know that I'm looking forward to bigger and brighter things in 2022, fingers crossed. And if you're new here, I'm Jessica. I am a nurse and I'm also back in school to upgrade my nursing to eventually get my master's in nursing. And I'm funding that educational journey with 3 kids by flipping furniture and selling it, and I'm bringing you guys along for the journey. So I hope you'll consider subscribing and following this journey with me. Thanks so much.
I'm Jess. I'm a nurse and a mom with a passion for flipping furniture. I'm using that passion to pay my way to gain my master's in nursing. So join me in this journey and let's flip this script.
So we're starting the new year out with 2 mid-century modern side tables. They're so cute, but they had a lot of damage. I wish I would have got a better shot of what they looked like before. But they ended up being veneer. The frame is solid wood, but the drawers are pressed particle with veneer on top. And the veneer was just damaged, so I had to paint it. And I found all these treasures, including like a weed, whatever this is. My mom said it's for weed. I don't know. I'm kind of vanilla, but yeah, I found all this like weird pamphlet stuff in there and cleaned it all up, and then I used my crud cutter to wipe it all down before I sanded it. So I actually had to bring these nightstands in from the garage. I had primed them before a deep freeze hit, but it's been like minus 30 here in Alberta, which is in Canada. And I apologize if you're hearing background noise. I got a new mic for Christmas, and my baby thinks that it's a toy, so he keeps trying to hit it with a wooden spoon. So I had actually primed this when I did the priming for my backdrop. If you watched that video, I will try to figure out how to link a sticker that you can click on, but honestly, I'm pretty new to this, so I can't guarantee that I'll figure out how. But if you look back at my videos, I only have like 22 so far, so it is the making a staging background. Anyways, I primed these at the same time just to save on priming the gun, which I absolutely hate. Unfortunately, we'll be able to get rid of because my husband actually got me a new sprayer for Christmas. So I can't wait to bust that out once it's a bit warmer. So yeah, I'm just going over this with a 220 grit sandpaper just to get any imperfections or raised areas that may have dried that way. So I just go super gently, and then I take a dry microfiber cloth and just wipe away all the dust and debris. So as soon as I got these tables from Swap and Buy, I knew what I wanted to do with them. I knew I wanted like a very, very deep, moody green, and I just couldn't find something that was exactly what I wanted. Yeah. So I ended up mixing a couple different fusion mineral paints together and making a custom paint. And I used 1 part ash and 2 parts pressed fern, and this was the result. I absolutely love it. It's so dark and so pretty, and it turned out exactly how I wanted it to. And obviously I'm using my zebra brushes, which I absolutely love. They just hold so much paint, and I just feel like they do such an awesome job. And I apologize for the blurriness of these shots. I ended up using my camera, not my phone, which I usually use, and it was out of focus, but it was the only footage I really had of this angle, so I apologize. most of the time when I'm filming, I'm by myself with the kids, and so I kind of just have a little bit of time at nap time to set up my phone and or my camera and just grab a few quick shots while I work. Sometimes my husband's home and will help me, but a lot of times it's just me, so I apologize. Are you meowing? For the imperfections. Here I'm just taking an artist brush and going in and just getting really close to this metal detail. Because I tried to remove it and I just knew that if I continued to try, it would damage the metal details. So I just left them on and used an artist brush to get the detailed pieces. After the paint dried, I just went again over with a 220 grit sandpaper, just again to get any raised imperfections. It just offers, and also brush strokes. This really evens those out so that you can get a really clean, professional looking finish. So I do this between every coat, between every primer, between every layer of paint. And then sometimes I'll even do it with my top coat depending on how many top coats I'm doing. Here I am starting to stain the bottom drawers. I'm using a Minwax wood conditioner just because this was quite an old piece, so I wanted to bring some life back into it. And also, wood conditioner really helps the stain to adhere more evenly. I've tested this out too, and it really does work. So I recommend this before staining because it's so disappointing when you just put stain directly on a piece and it gets all streaky and gross, and then basically you have to wait for it to dry and then resand and start again, or have a streaky product. But I find that this really helps, and a little goes a very long way. Then I used a combination of, what was it called, dark walnut and a little bit of chestnut on this piece. So I went over it with dark walnut first, let that dry for a bit, and then went over it with the chestnut. And I've had these legs forever, so I finally opened them, which I really should have done when I got them because they're from Amazon, and I wouldn't have been able to return them if I didn't like them. And I did end up not loving the color. It was kind of like that gilded gold, and I was looking for more of like, I don't know, just something to go with the sides and the handles. But that's why we have spray paint. And soon I will close the closet because I know it triggers some people when they see the mess, but I'm a mom of 3 with a career. We both work shift work, and just to be totally transparent, my house is rarely perfect. So, a little dose of real life for you. I ended up spray painting these. They just did not go well with the rest of the hardware and the little metal details. So I just spray painted it with some gold spray paint that I already had around the house, just some Rust-Oleum. After that, I let it dry, did a couple coats, did a top coat, and then I'm just attaching them here. I didn't take off the bottom skirt here because I just loved how it added more dimension. So I just kept that on, and it made the legs look a little bit smaller, but I actually love how it ends up looking. Once I got this all put together though, I just hated how the damaged veneer looked, and even that middle piece of wood, I did not like the look of it. So I waited for it to fully dry, then I sanded it again just with 220 just to rough it up a little bit so that the paint would adhere, and I primed it, waited for that to dry, and then I went over with my custom paint again. And after everything was painted and dried, I went over this with a water-based clear top coat in matte finish. I'm a sucker for matte. Now, Fusion Mineral Paint does have a built-in top coat, and it is matte and absolutely stunning. But when I'm selling a piece, especially like a nightstand, because I know I put water glasses and like all kinds of stuff on my nightstand, I want it to be really protected because people are paying a lot of money, and especially right now, money's tight for people. So I want them to get what their money, you know, their money's worth. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So what I do, especially, oh my gosh, I can't speak, especially for my darker colors, black and this dark toned green especially, I mix a little bit of my paint with my top coat, and I find that it just gets rid of that kind of cloudy top coat you can get with dark colors. And so I do a couple layers of top coat just as an additional insurance that this piece will last. The areas where some of the primer seeped through the tape and got on the metal accents, I'm just going to remove with some 100% acetone. And some people may cringe at this, and do it at your own risk because it does have the potential to take off the coating if it's like a metal coating, and because that's obviously like a paint finish as well. But I find it really works well for me. Yeah, you want to be part of it? And so that's what I'm doing, just with a Q-tip and some acetone. I just get it at Sally's. It's like $5 Canadian. Yeah. And that's what I'm doing here, cleaning everything up. And I love the patina on the hardware, so I didn't want to remove everything. I just wanted to add a little bit of shine to these. And that's what I did with my Barkeeper's Best Friend, which I absolutely love. I use this on everything, including my kitchen, my refrigerator, anything stainless steel. I just highly recommend this product, and it's super cheap. Then it was finally time to add on the hardware for a second time. And I'm just so glad I took the extra steps to just fix that drawer up and make it look, just keep going until I was happy with it, because I love the finished product. And when I posted it on Facebook Marketplace, I got a lot of positive feedback. And it hasn't sold yet, but I have no doubt it will, because I truly love this piece. And I honestly wish I had a spot for this in my house because it's beautiful and I love it, and I hope you guys love it too. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey and this channel, and for all your support. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.